Does player start here or? Okay, cool. Whatever. That should be good enough. What happened at the beginning with your intermission? I'm not gonna explain it again because I explained it earlier in the VOD, but whatever. Like, I'll tell you later. Not on stream right now. Fire bonus on pace. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Alrighty, let's have a check. Again, something I talked about briefly earlier. I think both of these players are like one of the few players that like know the entire game like pretty well, which is somewhat rare. But again, I think both of them are also kind of rusty. I haven't played Celeste in a little bit. So I'm very excited for this. I always thought Player would do well in Bingo, but I never actually seen her play. But she does play a lot of roguelike, so I always thought she could probably like be good at like on-the-fly decision making. On the other hand, Problem of course actually has experience doing Bingo, playing in Div 1 and doing like decent well in the matches he played. Except for getting fucked up by Flare, but we forget about that one. Anyway, let's start talking about the board actually. What's on there? There's a lot of like late game stuff, and C9 Wingberries, which takes forever, and Summit Cassette. And 9-8 actually doesn't look that bad because it has a Bino, I guess, but more importantly, there is one Keen Power Source and Reach Intro Car. Which I guess both kind of suck, but I mean, they're manageable. Dude, all collectibles 7-8. This one has so much like late game stuff. Complete 5 A-sides too. Like this one might take a while. Have a go, Fish. Thanks for playing again, dude. Problem started off strong with a first screen death in 1A. What I haven't figured out so far is I guess the first thing that is on their mind. I'm seeing 1A 1-up, which might be the first thing they go for. Player instantly collects a berry though, so I'm not quite certain about that one. And nah, right? I don't think either of them are trying. Yeah, no. Problem is just getting berries. I don't know what Blaire's doing. Looks like she might have tried to get a 1-up, but failed? I'm confused. Oh, you definitely want that wing berry. That's a bit of a mistake. But actually not that big of a deal, because the only wing berry going on the board is 9, and yeah, 9 is a lot. There's, I think, 10 or 11 total? One of those two, right? I think 11. So we're not gonna see that for a hot minute. There are actually 6 binos and B-sides. And I think there was one other Bino goal from what I saw. Actually, no. Oh wait, there is 5. Oh wait, I'm wrong. There's 5 wingberries too. So yeah, Blaire definitely wanted that. But oh well. Gets the 1A heart in the meantime, which I'm still confused what that is about. I guess 5 hearts total maybe, which I suppose isn't bad. Oh yeah, there's 1 Bino in 4 chapters, right? So I guess B-sides aren't awful on this board, especially because there is also 3 blue, 3 red hearts. But yeah, not really strong either. Definitely not something you have to go for. I wonder if either of them are going to try the 2A 1-up, because that's on the board and not that hard and pretty fast. Man, this seems like a weird... This is like a really weird board, I'm gonna say, like... Like, it's hard to build any synergies here. There's not like overall berry stuff, there's no like stuff that would really want you to play B-sides. It's a really weird board to build synergies of. Probably just gonna play progress and get the stuff along the way. The sort of short-term synergy, I see it right here, is the 2A 1-up that you could combine with the start of 2A berries. And which seems like something Problem might actually try to do right now. Player got the cassette in the meantime, for potential 1B later. How about this 2A 1-up Gravelous? Now that's a question I haven't been asked before. I wouldn't know. Probably not that awful, honestly. Like, just thinking about it, this doesn't look that bad. Ooh, that was risky from Problem. Seems like he gets it. Player doing classic mistake of not returning to map after a chapter, but again, that's could also be muscle memory. No Problem! And at this point he realized that he fucked up. Oh no. That is definitely a Twitch smile in the chat right there. That sucks so much too, because again, that's not only the 1-up. That is not only the 1-up. That is also 2A start berries. So yeah. That is no bueno. That is definitely no bueno. And I'm like sitting on the edge of my, I was about to say table, what the fuck, chair here. Because they still haven't ticked of anything, and I'm still wondering if my fucking recording even works. Like the replay, I guess, not the recording. I hope it does. Please, Code, don't fail me. I believe in you, Code. Hey, what's up, Select? But yeah, that's a really bad mistake from Problem. Player, I didn't quite see what she actually did there. I just saw her return to web or something like that. Oh, problem. Yes, that was so smart. Yes, he gets it. Again, that still kind of sucks because no full start of 2A berries, but at least he gets the 1-up. And it looks like at this point he takes it off and my code works. Thank you, Code. I appreciate it. Again, reminded that this is a replay. I think this happened like yesterday? Yes, yesterday. So they're also getting 1 berry and then cassettes? So I'm wondering about what Blaire is doing so far. She's getting like a lot of like hearts and cassettes. When there doesn't seem to be that much incentive for them, in my opinion at least. I mean, there are 5 hearts, which I guess is nice, but I feel like that's not something you want to give up this much progress for as early on as she does. Yeah, he died with a bunch of berries. Looks so. Okay, let's get the Bino, which is smart. I actually didn't pay attention if Problem did, but you definitely want that mirror temple. Yeah, alright then, dude. You definitely want the mirror room Bino on this board, because again, there is 1 and 4, so that's actually a decently big deal. I mean, I guess you could go back for it, but you know. Blaire gets it. And actually, something I'm wondering is what the heck you skip on this board. I guess 3A is a decent candidate. Wait, actually, is it though? Is 3A a decent candidate? I mean, I guess it somewhat is. Oh, read the poem in 2A is something I completely missed so far, but yeah, that's absolutely on the board, and something Problem will get, because that's free as fuck. Will be a second point. Skip 5A. I mean, there is Rescue Berry, but yeah, I guess so. Mirror Temple B-side is actually on there too, which is decently strong. Actually I don't think so. Mirror Temple B-side is pretty strong. Mostly because it's already good for progress. But also, it will give you 2 binos. One in the B-side and the other one just in the A-side in the cassette room, so that will already put you at, like, with mirror room bino, that already puts you at 1 bino and 3 chapters. And then you just get a 4th one and 4A. And then you can get that objective like that. I feel like Temple is not bad here. It also gives you a B-set, of course, for the 3+3 red hots. This is a weird board to... I would have honestly maybe skipped 1A. I don't know. Like, 3A is also not bad. There's Blue Heart, there's Cassette Resort. It's not that bad either. I mean, it's not amazing. It's also a huge mess order. And of course the Winged Berries, actually. That could be a big deal. 5 and 9. Just 2 and... results. You pretty much have to, I mean, not pretty much, I believe period have to play that to get the 9 Winged Berries, right? Is it 10 or 11? I feel like I should know this out of all people, but I really don't right now. Is it 11 or 10 Winged Berries in the game? Either way, I guess the point I'm making is 3A has a lot of Winged Berries, you want to play that. And players actually playing 1B right now? Interesting. I don't think 1B is necessarily bad on this. Again, binos, B-sides, yada yada yada, hearts. But right now seems like a weird point to do it. I guess at this point she's set on skipping 3A eventually. Because if you do 1B and then play 3A, you're probably wasting your time. Probably just kind of sitting there. Oh, I guess he was marking something off. He was marking off... Oh. Oh, is that why Problem went back to 2A? Oh, okay. Problem marks of start of 2A berries. I didn't quite catch that, but yeah, I guess you got the final one. So again, Problemstrol will probably just play to his progress advantage here. Especially given that Blaire is kind of giving her, you know, any idea of progress up right now. But again, he will get a lot of easy stuff from this, like 3 easy objectives. They, on the other hand, will set herself up for some other stuff later, but again, I don't know if this is really worth the cost. She will most definitely have to skip 3 after this. Which, again, I suppose is not that bad, because it's not that, like, again, like, you wouldn't want to skip, like, anything in particular on this board anyway, so... I guess you can give up your assist skip like that, but you also give 3 objectives up, so... I don't know, we'll see. Definitely knows where the binos are, so I appreciate that from a quote-unquote bingo rookie. Wait a second, really, Problem? Problemstrol is not doing the huge mess order. Why your guess is as good as mine? It is a kind of shitty order, tall book chest, not that nice, but not that bad either, especially because Blue Heart is on the board and you will get the Blue Heart there with the actual, that's actually his strat. The fucking hard port from towels to books, it's literally Problemstrol strat. So he could have done that here, and that seems like a mistake. What's up, Rush? How? Blaire's playing another B-side, what the fuck? Alright, now, I guess she's like really focused on the 5 hearts at this point, huh? Like, I think she'll get it after this, doesn't he? Like, right? I think she has 1A, 2A, 1B, 2B. Oh, I guess, well, no third. I'm stupid, never mind. Ignore what I said. She'll get close to it. That's for sure. No, 3,000 meter flex is I think 24. Actually, I mean they're kind of both doing their own thing. Again, I guess the only thing worth Naughty commentating right now is the fact that Problem is opting out of this huge method, which seems like a decently big mistake to me, but at least he's still getting the heart, he will get the cassette. Then in the meantime he's playing 2B for binos and a B-side and a heart for 5 hearts, 3 proof red hearts, all the bino stuff. Yeah. They're both kind of doing their own thing right now for the next like 2-ish minutes. So I guess we could talk about like the board and how it's generated, because yeah, people are asking like what are the tiebreakers. The tiebreaker on this is definitely all collectibles in 7A full record. We could check, I don't want to check right now, but we could check for the record, like the generator is public, but all collectible 7A is 100% square 25. I believe remembered intro car might be 23 or 24. And all flags in 3K must also be pretty high, like 23, 24. And then 9 wing bears is also decently high, although I don't think quite that high, like 21 maybe. I'm not 100% on these. The only thing I'm 100% about is like 3K flags and remembered car being like very high, like at least 22 or higher, and of course I'm 100% certain that the tiebreaker on this would be all collectible 7A, because that takes actual ages. Okay, does Blaire know based? No, she doesn't. Okay, that's fair. Did she get that bino, by the way? I hope she did. I guess actually, is it that big a deal? Oh yeah, it is a big deal because 6 B-sub binos. Yeah, I mean, if that's a play that's like decent lightning read, you are giving up quite a lot, and you will eventually lose. Because if that's the play, right, then Problem will still have his assist skip by that point, so he will probably get into 6A and 7A earlier. At which point, like, you probably lose out on all of those things, and late game seems decently strong on this, I will say. And, okay, well, now I'm really starting to question what's happening. Why is she not skipping this? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Is she doing 1-up? Probably? The worst room in the game first try. Did you do quad hyper? What are you talking about? I lost. What's happening? What is happening, you know? I mean, we're a whole like 15 minutes into the board, onto the match, and Blaire at this point has already like seemingly given up any idea of progress, unless, of course, I mean, I guess you can still skip 3A and then maybe get ahead again. Well, not ahead, but, you know, at least like tied up. But I'm starting to question this. We'll see. I feel like she definitely has to skip 3A at this point. She has to, right? Problem is almost done with it, for the record. Should we gain this berry, by the way? It's funny. I mean, I guess all the like. Wow, and she nails it actually. That's nutty. Gets the 1-up. Nice. We like to see that one. And now please skip 3A, please. You have to. Thank goodness, good play. Okay. And now she's actually still, after all of that, somehow, because Problem took 7 minutes to 3A? I don't know, I haven't quite paid as much attention to him. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, he got some berries I saw, he got the cassette, the heart. But, like, what? Like, he's falling quite a bit, like, he's somehow behind. After Blaire played 2A... Wait, did Blaire... I think Blaire played 2A, right? Or did she actually immediately play 2B? Probably did immediately 2B. Definitely played 2B, 1B, 1A, and got a 1-up. And somehow still reaches 4A before Problem does, so... That is interesting. She did play 2A. Okay, yeah, like... There must have been something going on here for Problem, and I kind of forgot it. And yeah, she already gets the binos. Which at this point, me saying earlier that 5P was decently strong, I guess it still sort of is. It's not bad at least, but... yeah, 5P definitely a lot weaker now. Because... The 1 bino stuff is off the board now, which is good for 5P. And then it really sucks for the 6 binos and B-side actually, because it only gives you 1 and... I mean, there's no really other way to play around that. Like, if you're gonna play 6 binos and B-sides, you're probably gonna get, like, some multitude of 2 anyway, because, you know, 6B gives 2, 1B gives 2, 2B gives 2, 4B gives 4. And you're not gonna play 7B, so... 5B really sucks for that one. Actually, what are, like, berries on this board? I haven't really paid too much attention to them collecting berries. There are, of course, like, some checkpoint berries as always, but other than that, like, when it comes to overall goals, it doesn't seem too strong. I guess there are 10 berries in 3 chapters, but that's about it. Also, another shout, and I think both of them are doing this. Like, they're not skipping the tallies. You can press start if you guys are watching. You can press start to skip those, like, and you really do want to. Those take a lot of time. Like the animation where it counts up deaths and berries and shit. You really do want to skip those. And I feel like 5B loses almost all of its value once Blaire probably completes his 4B, because this will be a 3rd B-side. Actually, did Blaire get Shrine checkpoint? I don't think she did, which seems like a bit of a misplay for the record. Probably not something that is gonna bite her too much in the ass, but definitely seems like a misplay. So she'll play 4B, we'll get 6 binos and B-sides, and 3 blue, 3 red hearts, and eventual 5 hearts. And then Problem looks like, on the other hand, he's in Temple, he skipped 4A, and he will probably play 5B at this point, I guess? Sitting right here. Oh, she got a 4A heart, never mind, I'm stupid. Wait, if she got 4A heart, then why didn't she take off... Doesn't she have 5 hearts at this point then? Or am I stupid? Like, doesn't she have 5 hearts? 1B, 2A... Like, yeah, she does have 5, right? Yeah. Whack. Hiding info? I mean, I guess so, but... Maybe. Although I don't know how much info you're hiding if you don't take off 5 hearts. Like, there's like 10 million ways you could get that. Actually, I guess not. Maybe. I mean, they're like, how far are they into the match? Like 20 minutes. There's definitely some ways to get there. So, but yeah, I guess she doesn't have to take it off. So, not bad. I just don't know if it's actually intentional or if she just forgot. Still go for that strat. Respected. Why is Problem back in 4A, by the way? What is... I kind of blanked out for a sec. Because we were talking about, like, how many hearts Blaire has. What the fuck's Problem doing? Oh, okay. Blaire essentially just forgot. Like, Problem gets the... oh, there are start berries in 4A. Oh, thank you, Marlon. You're right. That's probably it, right? Yeah, you guys are right. Start 4A berries. Okay, never mind. That makes some, like, that makes some sense. Take it back. I was very confused though. Like, he skips 4A then goes back into it after getting the 5 beacon set. Like, that was confusion. Wait, you can duck on there? I'm so stupid. Okay, Blaire just actually blew my mind. I always thought, like, the intentional way to do that room was to, like, grab the left. I guess the intentional way to do that room is to just fucking duck on it. How have I never thought of that? I mean, I guess they're both intentional, probably, because, like, the kind of alcove at the end, like, works out perfectly for when you grab it to the left. But, I never thought of that no camera. I was always, like, when I did that casually, I was always holding the left side. And I feel like everybody did that, but, oh well. Bingo starts, I can't think about my phone, that's fair. Yeah, Blaire for the record does take off 6 beast albinos. So at this point, there's not much left to guess. At this point, Problem definitely has to know that she is in 4B at least. I guess Problem doesn't know that she played 1B and 2B potentially. Sorry for the question you're about to see. Yeah, you definitely want to learn the new strat here. It's actually not hard at all. You definitely want to learn that. Okay, I'm like... This entire, like, sequence just seems weird to me. They both give me up so much progress, especially... Problem for... I feel like what is little to no reason. Like, why is he going out of his way to get these, like, very slow berries? I guess 4A start made, like, somewhat sense, but what is this exactly? Especially because when I first saw this board, like, what I thought was, oh, like, there's a lot of late game shit. Like, I'm kind of perplexed at the fact that they're both just kind of going out of their way, honestly. Okay, Blaire takes off both 3 blue, 3 red, and 5 hearts. And now she's actually, is she really gonna win Progress War here? If she somehow wins like 6A and 7A objective, then you just have to consider it a misplay from Problem, right? Is this for 10 and 3, I guess? Oh, okay, it's all for 10 and 3. Does he get that now? How far is he into that? Okay, at last he goes back into 5B. I mean... Okay. Okay, he was looking to take something off. And for the record, I fucking hate Navy on Bingo Sync. Can I rant about Navy? I was playing a 2v2 match, I think against Coral? Or with Coral? I feel like Coral was on there. I was playing a 2v2 match against some people, I forgot who exactly. And they were playing Navy and I couldn't read shit. I could not read shit. Like, you have to, like, wait, let me screenshot this. It's the worst thing ever. This is so bad. Like, you know how there's like a chat? And in the chat, like, you can see, like, what gets ticked off in the Bingo Sync room. You just can't read Navy. Oh, Trojan was... Yeah, no, we were teaming Trojan, right? I feel like Trojan and me were teaming. But look at this shit, like... What is this? Like, how are you gonna read that? Like, it's so bad! I remember I constantly had to ask, like, I think it was Trojan or Coral, but whoever was my bingo partner, I kept having to ask them, like, dude, what did they just take off? I could not read that for the fucking life of me. I hate Navy. So I actually don't know what the fuck Problem just ticked off now. Oh yeah, okay, Problem did tick off 10 berries in 3 chapters. What do you know? I fucking hate Navy. If I have to play somebody who plays Navy, I'm gonna ask them to do a different color, honestly. No, I'm gonna ask them to do a different one, so like, I'm not gonna play against Navy. I cannot read it. I can actually not read it. Maybe I'm just blind, I don't know. Oh yeah, I actually didn't touch on that, but yeah. Blaire's not playing 5B, which I guess at this point kind of makes sense for her. Ooh, that's a bad death Problem. I mean, why would she other than progress? She already has all the B-side stuff locked down. And I guess she is expecting Problem to do this, so she would actually get the rescue berry for free, which is pretty nice. And a potential A-side, although I don't know how much 5 A-sides is on their mind at all. She got the cassette. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, that is kind of weird then. Maybe she decided after? I don't know what's going on there. I guess maybe she just, like, wants to keep it as an option just in case Problem doesn't do it. But yeah, I guess at that point you probably want to go back for the cassette later because cassette is actually very fast to go back for from the checkpoint in 5A. Ah, okay, Blaire. 5 A-sides is actually such a bad objective, by the way, on the new rules. I keep realizing that, like, it's so bad that I actually made like a 3 A-sides thing a thing now. Like 5 A-sides is so bad. I hate that. Did I say 3? I meant 5. 5 A-sides. It's so bad, dude. You like barely see it because you have like you're always gonna skip an A-side. And there's no way you're gonna play like 6A or 7A or 8A. Very rarely at least. What's up, Mr. Funny? Yeah, this is a recording. Alright, so Problem finishes up 5P and goes... Why? No! Okay, why though? Okay, does he want the auto now, I guess? I mean, I guess I can kind of see that, maybe. I guess that's maybe fair, but I feel like Summit really has to be the play here, right? There's Summit Cassette, which is easy. There's 1,000-meter berries, which are not that hard. So you get 2 like decently easy objectives. And then, just in case you set yourself up for potential collectibles in 7A, which we're probably not going to see, but I mean, maybe. But more importantly, all flags in 3K, which is not that hard once you have the progress towards it. So, what's up, buddy? I think he's up from last night, yeah. I feel like playing huge mess order right now. Oh yeah, 9 winged actually too. That's actually true, Marlon. Yeah, 9 winged too. There's like 3 in Summit, so yeah, that's completely right. I feel like this is a misplay from Problem. He should play Summit, I think, because like that's the whole point of progress advantage at this point, right? Like 6A kind of sucks, but 7A is decently strong. I feel like you really want to play 7A if you are the first to play it. And like first and foremost, why do you think that player has 3A unlocked? Like I feel like if player had 3A unlocked, you would already you would expect her to already have done this huge mass order. Alternatively, even if you do think player has this unlocked, and even if you do think she will go for it, like then Summit is still better, right? Because like you're trading this one objective for like however many there are on Summit. This definitely just seems like a misplay. Player in the meantime does get the rescue berry. This also really shows, by the way, that, like, this was probably a mistake earlier, but yeah, Problem should have done this earlier. Like, it was a mistake to begin with to not do this on the first pass around, I feel like. Because there really wasn't a reason not to, other than maybe being unfamiliar with it. Like, we can check his clock, but he's essentially wasting 2 minutes here, because he didn't do this earlier. Which is a decently big deal. Alright. Left is 5A, and now he goes into Summit. But now we might have a race, depending on what Blaire does here, because she also is accessing to Summit now. And again, player doesn't skip those animations, you really want to do that. Just a note for the future. It's kind of weird how we saw 2 people do that today. Actually, I guess Problem is kind of doing it too, so 3. Alright, so they're both playing side. I guess what I wonder is maybe one of them will skip the 1k berries and just instantly go for the cassette instead. That could be a play. If you expect your opponent to do it too. We'll see, we'll see. We'll first see like another minute of any percent because they are both gonna first have to get to 1k before we see any decision making. But yeah, that could definitely be a play, and that's a pretty popular thing, I guess, especially in these late game summit races, which usually happen. I guess this isn't too late game, but you get the point. Like one of them could skip. Wait. Oh no, Problem. No. Is he thinking this is 1k? Oh. I don't think this is for. I mean, I guess the silver lining is if this game goes down to fucking full clear 7A. If this game goes down to full clear 7A, then I guess he already has these, but I am pretty sure he thinks this is 1k, but I mean, it really isn't. If you do think about this is indeed 500 meters, and Blaire pulls ahead. Just like that. Oh man. You really do hate to see it. Can we get a YRDTHSI? I hope that was right in the chat. For our boy Problem who thinks this is 1k. This is definitely entertainment. Alright. I really do hate to... What does the M stand for there, Sonic? Your code works? What do you mean your code? Oh no! Oh, this is the saddest. Oh no, this is the worst. And she skipped the one to the left. And she skipped another one. Oh no, this... You really do hate to see that. So what happened is, Problem ticked off a thing that he was not supposed to tick off, so he ticks it off and then doesn't tick it off again. After either somebody unticked it for him, maybe, or after he realized that he was kind of doofus and indeed does not know where 1k is. Either way, it fucked with Blaire, which is the worst thing. I hate this kind of stuff. It sucks for everybody because it's like, like it's somebody's. I mean, I guess it's Problem's fault, kind of, but like, he didn't mean to. Like, this kind of shit sucks. But yeah, that definitely lost her time. That is so sad. And that is why you think twice before you tick something off. Except for when your name is Hotbot and you're playing friendly games with Marlin. And do it like twice in a row. Shout out to that match. Jax ticked it off, didn't realize with like 10 minutes. That's even worse. Gotta change language to make sure. Alright, I guess on the plus side is that because Problem was again being kind of a doofus, she now gets the 1k berries, she does get the cassette, so it actually works out decently nice for her because again, Summit had a lot of value and again, at this point I think it was a massive misplay for Problem earlier to prioritized huge mess order over this. What's up, Tiber? So we need match admins, it's true. But I learned my lesson, Marlon. I hope Problem did too. Alright, Problemstrol in the meantime was finishing up Prep is 2A, which I guess works. Honestly, if I was Problem, I would have rather played Farewell, but I guess it's fine. And honestly, why is Player still in here? Player needs to play Farewell right this fucking second. I just realized, because Problem is sitting at 11 right now. And he wins from Farewell, so... She needs to get the fuck in there. I guess she probably wants a checkpoint. Like if she plays from here, then she's probably fucked. She should probably quit out here. Ooh, please. Alright, well now we might have an issue. The thing is, this Problem is win condition. He's sitting at 11 and there are 2 things in Farewell. So player expecting Problem to do what he's supposed to do. Then Granny died, me too. Nice. Then player really has to lock him out of one of these 2. Nice player. I like it. Yeah, I mean, almost certainly. Oh my god, I just realized. Wait. Wait. I don't know if I should say this in here. Oh, I guess Marlon admin this match. Oh no, Jax was? I mean, I have some information that you guys don't have. In particular, I have the length of the video. And all I'm gonna say is something has to happen. So sorry. Alright, we might have some content. We might have Problemstrol doing his casual playthrough of 9A. At least that's what... Has Problem played this? I guess not, right? I mean, he probably played it casually, of course, but I mean, you haven't speedrun this, have you? We might be here for a hot minute. Yeah. I'm loving this. Oh no! That is the worst thing too, because like, of course, like, I think out of all the objectives in the bingo generator, there's 250, I think. Out of all of them, I think intro car might be the hardest one. It's definitely up there, right? Has to be. Yes, this is recorded. They played this yesterday. But I guess, yeah, I think so. Yesterday for them at least. I guess, like, technically today at like 1 AM in European time. Top 3 hardest. I mean, easy, yeah. It's not that bad if you know what you're doing. I mean, that's kind of true for like everything though. But yeah, even I feel like even if you do know what you're doing, like of course it's less awful then, but even then it's still pretty bad. I think. Like I still like what would be harder, right? Like in terms of raw difficulty rather than like length or anything like that. In terms of just raw difficulty, has to be this, right? You do with the jelly or without jelly, Marlon? Summon red blue is harder. I mean, I could see that. Without jelly. Wow, really? You get 50% of that? Nah. Missed up for singular. Incredible. That's probably not how to key skip, actually. I just realized, like, you might just get all 4 keys, honestly. Or 5 or whatever. Does he know how to key skip? I hope he does. I mean, he seems to know, like, some strats. Maybe just from, like, looking at them. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, now is the moment of true problem. First one was... Oh, dude. Well, he knows how to climb this somewhat. Does problem know how to get up there? I mean, I guess even if you don't know, like, you can... You know... Kind of do that. Okay, never mind. First try. Easy as that. Oh, you speedrun all checkpoints besides singular. Oh, okay. That's weird. I mean, 100% Marlon. That's like a given. Also, I didn't pay any attention whatsoever, but I assume player got all 3k flags. Like, I didn't look whatsoever, but probably, right? Alright, so problem has ticked off. Should I just talk about it at this point? Should I talk about how long the video is? Like let us experience it. Okay, cool. Well, first, I don't really know what Problem is doing right now, by the way. Like, he's just kind of fucking around. Is it really that long? I'm not saying. It might be 2 minutes, which is probably the reasonable time to get to the intro cut from now. Blaire, in the meantime, still has no investment to 9A, which at this point you really like gotta wonder. That was an epic death. Like, Blaire saw Problem tick off the key, right? So she knows that he's in there, and that he needs the intro card to win, right? Dude, this side was actually hard. Like, credits to Problem. Okay, well, that one not so much. What's up, the Gunner? But yeah, like, I feel like player has to know at this point that she has to knock him out of this. So I don't really know what she's doing getting wing berries. I mean, for the record, props to her knowing like where to get them, but you know. The Tiger car was soon, so you just didn't even try. But I gotta try to win, player. Can never give up. Alright, it's the next fucking screen, by the way, right? Like, I just want to put that out there. It's this screen, guys. It's this screen. Ah, doesn't look too bad. I'll say this is actually hard, like, for the record. Like, this is actually not, like, easy. You really want to do fast fall there. Then in the meantime, getting, I guess, Wingberry and Ultra? Did not do intro until after this match. Nice. So I guess at this point, we kind of do know that Problems... Okay, he's gonna try the Jelly, I guess. I suppose at this point we kind of do know that Problem is gonna win this. The question is just how long it's gonna take. And how much points is Blaire able to accumulate until then? Oh wait, actually, I mean, maybe? Honestly, if Problem sits here for like another like fucking 30 minutes, and Blaire gets like every other thing on the board, except for the intro card, then she still has enough time to maybe knock him out of it. I was trying to Bubstrop? The fuck? It's something like that, Marlon. I mean, we'll see. Honestly, I'm most impressed with the fact that Blaire like hasn't played this game in a while and she still like knows where all the fucking wingberries are. But she's specifically going to all the spots, so honestly, kudos for that. Is she actually gonna fucking do full clear of them, mate? She's not even gonna try. Blaire! Just go 9A. Just go 9A. Dude, if Blaire goes 9A, like she can actually still win this. That's like nutty. How do you access intro card without the jar? You just do like an underside wall jump. It's kind of tight, like you have to do like kind of weave in from the side, which is not what he's doing. Honestly, at this point, you fucking go to IGN, don't you? Oh yeah, you do want to save the dash, because that's actually true. Although I do think you can maybe still make it like this, I don't know though. Amazing True That. I really wish that Blaire would actually just fucking go 9A and like beat him to this. Like that if I had one wish in life, then this would be it. I mean, then again, that mostly for content. Like, imagine if we had two different screens, like bashing the head against this fucking thing. What's up, Lori? Probably has played 9, yeah. Apparently experienced everything other than Singular. I mean, honestly, I can't blame you, probably because, again, this is kind of hard. And yeah, like, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I wonder if at any point Problem is like, maybe I should just play 7A. Should probably practice this too, honestly. Why? How do I commentate this? Like, I guess I'm just gonna put on fucking Minesweeper and wait. Because I think Blaire just has given out at winning this, because she has to know that she has to make out of this, right? But she doesn't give a shit. Which is fair. But then Problem might be here for. Like, Well. Oh, okay, he's figuring it out. He's figuring it out. He's getting there. Yeah, but they could have definitely won this. Oh yeah, that's true, I guess, Blair. Yeah, there's a lot of wingberry, like 9 wingberries is a ton, 8. There's only 11, and he would have to play like all the way until 2k probably to get them, right? I guess, well, maybe not. He would have to play at least until 1.5k, I think, or something like that. Like, the wingberries are deceptively long. You would need 5A depths, 4A ultra, you need both the ones 2A, or 1A rather, sorry, at the end of 2A, which I guess he has. The 2 and 3A, which he has access to. But like, yeah, the shitty, I guess he could do that, actually. Maybe it isn't that bad. Wait, so he has 2 and 1A that he has access to. He has 1 and 2A, he has 2 and 3A, that's 5. I guess he skipped, wait, he skipped 4A, but he got the start berries, right? So he can easily get to Old Trail, probably, because he just has to play Shrine, so that's 6. He should have depths unlocked, so that's 7. I mean... Wait, am I counting right? I feel it should be 8, but... No. So then there's what left? There's like... 500 meters... and 1.5k. So you would still have to play until 1.5k. So there is only 10, right? You had one 500 meters, okay. So you still have to play all the way until 1.5k. Oh, Dash is 11. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, problem is definitely figuring out how to do it. Now it's just a question of actually executing it. I like how there's definitely a divide between the people watching Problem and watching Blair. I'm definitely watching Problem. The duality of man. Who do you watch in this scenario? We also just crossed the 50-minute mark, by the way. This should be 9 for Blair, right? Maybe? I mean... No, okay. Skip on a 3A? Oh no. Oh! No way. God damn it. At the very, very least, Problem is getting some good practice in this room. Imagine. Oh, that was too close. Like, honestly, I think if this was 7 blue and red heart, it would be done right now. Like, I stand by what I said. I think this is harder. This was the first match of the day. Well, then I would actually be like, oh my god, Play has to quit out right now. Play, quit out. But clearly I don't even have to talk anymore because, I mean, there's nothing to commentate. It's just misery and pain and a bunch of deaths. Blaire will, however, I guess if there was something to commentate, she will get 9 wing parries, which is cool. And he gets it. I missed the attempt. We're gonna get an instant replay on that one. Fuck, I skipped too far. Can we get a slow-mo? Yeah, if I find the attempt, we will. It looks like it might be it. Oh my god. He's done it. Okay, check this out. Oh my god. Oh. That Everest leg. GG guys. Alright, at just 55-ish minutes probably. Problem beats out Blaire in what can only be described as a slobber knocker. Incredible, Devin. I don't know what else there's left to say about this match. And then, of course, as always, thank you so much for playing. Check out both runners at... Well, you can also just click on their fucking names in Twitch chat, honestly, but... In a view